I just want to talk today just about Prop A coming up and just about how important and crucial it is in this time now for this bond to pass. And I know there's a lot of mixed feelings, emotions, expressions about the district and the past and the school buildings. And I think no matter what side of the fence you stand on, there needs to be a solution and there needs to be a moving forward. There needs to be a resolution for some of these buildings, these schools that this bond is addressing, that's basically stating that yes, there's maintenance, you can blame it that there's maintenance issues, there's faulties, but really a lot of these buildings, especially with this bond, is considering these buildings are worn out. And I think one that to talk about, I know we've talked a lot about that. There's been a lot of talk about Stroman and what's going to happen with Stroman and why there's a necessity there. But we also talk about Mission Valley. And Mission Valley, people don't really realize, I mean, that building is over, 65, 70 years old. It's getting around in that mark. And I mean, the building is terribly outdated. It really fits a building size capacity for 400 students. And whether people realize or not, there's a lot of growth going on in Mission Valley. A lot of people are going to that area, having families, the kids are going to the elementary school, and the building is still staying the same and is expanding the growth. So it's really, they're outgrowing that current building, much less that it's decades and decades and decades old and outdated. There's issues in Mission Valley of the kind of the water treatment sewage situation there, without getting too dramatic, but it's starting to affect kind of functions and how students are mobile around the campus. Besides the heating, the cooling there, there's the wheelchair and handicap accessibility, which is non-existent. So there's a lot of things that it's calling for a worn out old building that's outdated that needs to be addressed. So that is what also this bond is focusing on is for Mission Valley as well. And I just urge, for the bottom line is that really this is for the sake of the community. It is for the future of our community. No matter if you are a prominent business owner here, and your children may go to one of our great private institutions that we have here, you still have to think about all the people that work for these companies that are your everyday employees and where their family, their children go, which is our public school system. And so you have to think about the future as if we do not take care of our public schools, then the greater community, it's going to be passed by, and any kind of new families or new expansion growth and companies that come here, and if they see that we have a worn out, outdated school system, they're going to pass us by and go to the next town where they have taken care of their school system. So it really affects every single person, no matter what your situation is financially or where your current children go to school. It does affect you indirectly in so many ways, so it affects us all. Just want to urge everyone to please go out and vote. Early voting is April 19th, and then our main voting election day is May 1st. And you can also get more information if you go to our website at boftvictoria.com.